Hello guys and welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to show you how to completely install macOS in any Mac, whether it is the new one or the old one. I know it's been very hard installing Mac in the old PCs, but I'm going to show you a super simple easy trick that will completely install any Mac, whether it is elcaptitan, Tahoma, any Mac that you think of, it will install it completely. And this is a channel which you know that you can always share your problems and we will see how best we can solve it. So if you have any other videos you want me to make, any other tech videos, all you need to do is just comment on the comment section and it will be on my next video. So if you have any other problems to solve with either in the PC or Mac pod or tablet, Android phones, iOS, all you need to do is just write your problems on the comment section and we will see if we can fix it in the next video. So without wasting much time, the first thing we're gonna do, that's the first step, is we're gonna prepare the USB. Stay tuned. So all you need to do is have a PC that is Mac. You can also do it in Windows, and which I'm going to show you in my next video. But all you need is a PC, internet, and right now, as you can see, I have a SCART Cruiser which is like 64 gig. So I'm going to be using this to create the Mac OS in order to install in any Mac PC, and I'm going to show you the simplest step to install Mac OS in any Mac. So the first thing we're going to do here is first we're going to plug the USB. As you can see, the USB, we are going to plug it in the Mac. Okay, so now the first step you're gonna do is open Safari and then type create bootable for Mac, and it will take you to this page, and then you can click on, you see different websites where you can go and get the, I mostly choose Apple because it's the most genuine one, where you can get all the firmwares or all the, here it says all you need to do, those are the commands. All you need to do is copy any, for example, if you are installing High Sierra, you just need to copy this command. If you are installing elcaptitan, you just need to copy this other command. So you can see all the versions of the iOS is here. Their commands are here. So all you need to do first, we're going to prepare. So the first thing we are going to do is says change the device name to my volume. So we are going to change the device name to my volume, and which we are going to do in the Dix utilities. So all you need to do is go Launchpad and then Dix utilities, select the USB. As you can see, that's the USB over here. So we're gonna try and erase the USB and rename it my volume. So my volume, automatically the command will detect it as soon as you put in the command, because that's the default name for any removable or extensional hard drive. So what we're gonna do is now we're gonna then go ahead and erase. It will take few seconds for it to complete, depending on what files you have there. Okay, as you can see, if you see the check, it means it's complete. So all we need to do now is go back here, download Mac OS, take you to a page where you can see all the Macs you want to download. So as you can see, you can just click on, I normally use Apple at all times because it is the most reliable one. So as you can see, those are the different versions of the Mac, old versions, and you can see the new versions too over here. So basically it depends on which one you want. So if you can see, it starts from Sequent, Tahoe, Sonoma, Ventura, Monterey, Big Sur, Catalina, Mojave, High Sierra. So those are the, like I can say, basically from 2015 coming up. And then if you go down, you will see from 2015 going down, and you will see the elcaptitan. These are the older versions. So what you're gonna do is just click on the elcaptitan and it will automatically download. As you can see, it is downloaded. But for me, I've already got the firmware. I've already got it already. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to do it. Then what we do is go to the installer and just click on it. Give it a little bit time for it to verify. So after verifying, you will see it will install in the application folder. Almost done. Okay, so you can see now it is here now. So as you can see now, all we need to do is install, double click and install it. So currently it's already installed in my PC, so I'm not gonna install it. But if you all you need to do is just go continue, and you see it says it's already installed in my PC. So now where we can find this is in the application folder. All you need to do is go to the application folder and confirm that it is there. So as you can see here, so this is it now, it is here, and that's all you need to do. After installing it, go to the terminal now. All you need to do is open terminal. If you can't find terminal, click on Launchpad and go to terminal. As you can see here, click terminal and go back to the website. Now we're going to copy the command. This is the command for elcaptitan, so that's what we are going to highlight and copy, and then we are going into the terminal back again and paste it here. So it will give you options in order to where would you like to install it. So after pasting the command there, all you need to do is press enter. So it will ask for password. Now put in your computer password, the password that is the admin password on your computer right now, which I'm gonna enter. So enter it and press enter. As you can see, it says if you want to continue, it would like to erase the hard disk. So all you need to do is press Y and enter again. As you can see, the process have already started, and now we wait for it to done, and when it is finished, it will say it is complete, and then we can remove the flash drive, or we can remove the USB and then install it on our PC. So you gotta be very patient because it takes a little bit of time depending on internet, depending on the speed of the USB. As you can see, I'm using USB 3.0. It's a bit fast, but it's still slow because now we've got USB 5.0. So we are going to wait for the copying to finish, and that would be all for next step. We're going to the installation. Mind you, this is a step that is like compatible to each and every Mac OS or each and every version of Mac. You can use this same way to create a bootable in order to install or repair or format any Mac computers that you ever wish for. And I can tell you, this will bypass the Apple ID, so you don't need to worry about changing the date. You don't need to worry about going into terminal, commanding it to change the date, or trying to fake the computer and all that. This is just as simple as it is. Create the bootable drive, put it in the PC, install, and it goes normal. Yeah, so as you can see now, it says copy complete, so which means that it is done now. As you can see, it says done here. So when it says done, it means that it is fully complete. So as you can see, it says done now. So if you can see the process, it's just finished creating the bootable for Mac OS. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna close the terminal and then eject the USB, and then we are ready for installation. You feel me? Installation. Okay, so as you can see now, the Mac is fully installed in the drive.